These 4 trade lines will give you up to a $30,000 credit limit instantly, even if you have no credit or worse, a bankruptcy or late payments on your credit report. One trade line says that 74% of its members see a score improvement in less than 7 days, and another trade line reports up to a $25,000 credit limit to the bureaus. Listen, most people are gonna have a hard time getting over a $10,000 credit limit without a 6-figure income, so $25,000 is tremendous. And if you haven't yet, check out my free credit limit increase cheat sheet to see my favorite strategies for increasing your credit limits. I'll leave a link to that below. Now, Kickoff is the first on this list, and it gives you a $750 reported credit limit. On average, customers with credit scores under 600 increase their credit score by 58 points. And that's with consistent on-time payments during the account lifetime. So one person who was using Kickoff was asked if the service was worth it. And they said, if you have no credit or bad credit, yes, it is. My score increased about 50 plus points when I opened about 3 credit builder accounts, including Kickoff. It's cheap and effective. Now, another user said, in 2 months, Kickoff jumped me 107 points on Equifax. Kickoff's credit account is a revolving line of credit that helps with 3 big things: your payment history, how much credit you use, and the age of your accounts. All you have to do is join Kickoff, and bam, you've got a $750 credit line for purchases with Kickoff. Your new Kickoff credit account is then used to finance the cost of the service. It's only $5 per month, so when I signed up to test out the service, they reported a balance of $60 for the year. Now, since I have a couple of payments under my belt, they're only reporting $50 balance right now, which gives me a 6% utilization rate for the credit line. And you should know anything below a 10% is excellent. Kickoff reports to Equifax and Experian. They'll start reporting after your first successful payment, but it might take up to 6 weeks to appear on your credit report, depending on your sign-up time. And payments are reported monthly, and the credit bureaus might take another 2 weeks to process and add them to your report. So what Kickoff has going for it is the credit account plan payment is rolled into and financed using the credit account itself. So the credit building process is fully automated and doesn't require you to connect any other accounts. That makes it simpler and faster to set up than other options. And just remember, I'll leave links to sign up for all of these services in the description below. Now, moving on to Grow Credit, it gives you an $1,800 reported credit limit. A Grow Credit member said, my FICO score has jumped 20 points in a few months of using Grow, so I'm on an upward trend of credit growth and repair. It's easy to set up with my current subscriptions as the virtual credit card makes it seamless. And another member said, I am so happy I found the Grow Credit app. It has helped me gain 57 points on my credit score thanks to my recurring subscription payments. So Grow Credit works by letting you automatically pay your subscriptions through an interest-free virtual MasterCard. Now, to get started, sign up for an account, then add your subscriptions from a list of over 100. Then you can use your Grow Credit virtual MasterCard as your payment method by adding your card number to your subscription accounts. To help you out, they give you a small spending limit with a much larger reported credit limit to guarantee that your utilization rate stays low, which is critical for keeping your credit score high. They report to all 3 credit bureaus, and normally you should begin seeing Grow Credit on your credit report between 60 to 90 days after your first payment. Now, they do have a free plan that only reports like a $250 limit and $17 spending limit. Or you could go for the accelerated membership with an $1,800 reported limit that we discussed earlier, and it has a $150 spending limit for $9.99 per month. Now, they recently revamped their website, and it doesn't show the credit limits of each plan, but when you go through the sign-up process, it will show you the 3 plan options with credit limits for each. What's good about Grow Credit is the only credit builder that offers a completely free option on this list. Even though it's heavily limited, you still get the opportunity to try out the service before you check out the larger limit options. Next, the Ava Credit Builder card gives you an automatic $2,500 credit limit. So you can see how we're trending upward, right? These limits are getting bigger. Ava helps you improve your credit score fast too. 74% of Ava members see an improvement in less than 7 days. Ava members also see an average score increase of 41 points after 4 months. And an Ava user said, I definitely recommend Ava. My TransUnion score was super low at 503 with no open credit lines. I knew it was going to help a lot, but this thing boosted my score to a 629 in less than a month. Of course, everybody's results are going to vary, but this is definitely a game changer. Now, the Ava Credit Builder card is a high limit virtual credit card that you can use to pay for subscriptions. It has a credit limit of $2,500, but the ability to spend up to $25 on a subscription program monthly. The balance on your Ava card is due every 7 days after you use the card, which they pull from the bank account you connected during onboarding. To get started, you need to sign up and link a bank account where your paycheck is typically deposited. Then use your Ava Credit Builder card to pay your everyday bills. Then make monthly payments on that Ava card. They report to all 3 major credit bureaus within the first week of you joining Ava, and you should see the Ava trade line on your credit report within a week. Your on-time payments are reported to all 3 bureaus within 24 hours, and they are the only credit building app that reports daily instead of monthly. Now, they do charge $9 per month or $6 per month when you pay annually. I would say Ava stands out in a big way by how fast they report to the bureaus. If you want fast results on your credit report, then this is your best bet. Every other credit builder would take at least 4 times as long to report. Next is Stellari. They give a truly massive credit limit up to $25,000. Here's what a Stellari user had to say about the service. As someone who is trying to build and fix my credit, I was very skeptical about Stellari. It just seemed too good to be true. I will say I've been with them about 2 months and my credit score made a 28-point jump within the first month. I couldn't believe it. It was super easy to add my bills, just a bit time consuming. I have not seen another impact on my score since the initial 28 points, but again, it has only been 2 months and I'm optimistic for the future while using Stellari. I am so happy I took my chance with this company. And another member said, I use Stellari to pay for my streaming services and my bill spending limit gets reported as a line of credit along with my repayment history to Stellari. Right now, my bill spending limit is set at $657, so that's what shows up on my report. My score has gone up 30 points from just paying for my streaming services. I freaking love Stellari. So this is how Stellari works. They give you access to a virtual card and report bill payments made through Stellari directly to the credit bureau, similar to a line of credit. Their mid-range plan gives you up to a $25,000 reported credit limit too. And to get you started off, you need to connect a bank account that you normally use to pay your bills. Then choose the bills that you want to pay through Stellari and link them in the dashboard. Now, when the due date arrives for a bill or when you want to manually pay a bill, they check to see if your bank account balance is sufficient to cover the amount. If your account balance is sufficient, then Stellari pays your bill. At the same time, you'll automatically authorize a debit from your connected bank account for the amount of the bill. Now, they report at least once a month, and Stellari batch reports your limit, which is based on the dollar amount of the bills that you've paid through Stellari to Experian and Equifax. There's a link below to try it out for just 99 cents. Then after that, it's $9.99 per month for the plan with a $25,000 reported credit limit. If you were to use all of these services together, then you'd be looking at a potential $30,000 reported credit limit within a few weeks of signing up. And remember, there's no credit check, so there's no real chance of denial, and your credit score never gets damaged because a hard credit pull never occurs like with most other credit cards. Now, if you're on the hunt for higher limits and you're tired of applying for cards and wasting a hard credit pull only to be offered a low credit limit, and you want to see your credit limit before you even get approved, then you definitely need to check out the next video where I show you the 7 to 8 cards that guarantee your starting limit before approval. Thank you for watching.